that you are doing in the Republic of Kenya. Kwa kweka tunasema tutasaidia Mheshimiwa Rais. Hebu nione kwa mkono wale wanasema Mheshimiwa Rais two term. Asante sana. Kwa kweka wakisema wamesema may God bless you. Thank you so much.
Asante sana Governor Lusaka. I think he was a good student in Kamusinga. Your Excellency, amongst us, we also have public servants who are also friends of the friends. We have Jane Imbunya. Please just stand and be acknowledged. We have Susan Mangeni. Thank you. We have, I think Beatrice Nyangala is, yes, she is here. Boniface Makoha, PS. Thank you. We have Mr. Joe Busiega, Chief of Staff in my office. We have the Director of Public Prosecution, Renson Ngonga. We have Professor Stanley Hainga, Chairman of Kaimosi University. Mr. Leonard Shimaka, KRA. Mrs. Agnes Odhiambo, former Controller of Budget. Madam Connie Lusweti. Professor Kibisu Kabatesi, Mr. Kelvin Lunani, the Vice Chair of, National Vice Chair of UDA, Senior Counsel Dana Mayo. Thank you. And I know there are so many other senior public officials who are here. Please accept that we appreciate your being here. Now, Your Excellency, in 1947, the Quakers of UK and the Quakers of America, two Quaker institutions, were awarded jointly the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1947, you Quakers got the Nobel Peace Prize. Why did you get it? You got it because you distinguished yourselves to come out and help victims of conflict, of war, people who had suffered, who had been displaced, who had lost their lives, loved ones. You Quakers stood out and helped the victims of conflict in 1947. I am repeating that and emphasizing it because peace is the hallmark of Quakerism. It is the anchor of Quakerism. It is why we must have a stable government, stable leadership, sound policies, strong democracy, functioning institutions. And that, Mr. President, is why we are here as Quakers, to affirm our values and what we stand for. And we thank you because a few months ago, I came to you and I said, I have received representation from the Quakers that they would like to have an opportunity to pray with you. And I want to tell you, Quakers here, the President did not quake. He immediately said, I am ready to have a moment with the Quakers, and he allowed us to join him today. So we stand here, Your Excellency, to show solidarity with what you are doing for this country, working to improve the well-being and welfare of millions of Kenyans. The second issue I just want to bring out is that when we go home as Quakers, we must constantly ask ourselves, what is the economic value of peace? Or alternatively, what is the economic value of war and conflict? It is the same question, both sides of the same coin. The economic value of peace or the economic value of war. Mr. President, and to the Quakers, we are surrounded by conflict. Diplomat number one for this country is President William Ruto. He is involved in a lot of mediation, a lot of conflict resolution. Because without naming the countries, but you are all knowledgeable people, knowledgeable men and women of the Quaker fraternity. You know the conflicts around us. The biggest problem we are facing is Sudan. Almost 25 million people have been displaced. Millions are dead. Children are not going to school. They are not feeding. They have no clean water. The capital has been reduced to rubble. We have the others. We are now dealing with the Middle East crisis. The Middle East crisis, it may seem far, but it is affecting your home because the cost of fuel has gone up. The gentleman seated there, who is our president, has got to figure out, in the middle of these rising costs, in the middle of these challenges, how can I also have policies and interventions that can mitigate the impact of that war? Fertilizer is being brought at a managed level. Fuel has to be kept at a managed level. But the war is not over. They are still fighting. The Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Mandeb, all are being zinanyongwa. So the impact is going to be there. It calls for leadership, it calls for stability, it calls for planning. That is where President Ruto gives us direction. So it is not as simple as it looks. Sio ile wakati mtu anasimama kwa jukwaa, anacheza dansi, anafikiri sasa amepata uongozi wa taifa lake. It is deeper. And you Quakers know it. You know it. And it is our responsibility to speak the truth and our responsibility to guide and to help our children. Finally, just on that point, and then nimwalike President ili atuzungumzie. It is dangerous to give leadership and responsibility to an individual, be it a man or a woman, who is driven by vengefulness, vindictiveness, bitterness. Mtu kama huyo, do not give leadership. Shall I repeat? Shall I repeat? Shall I quake? Somebody who is bitter, who is driven by vengefulness, who is driven by vindictiveness, cannot be trusted with leadership. We must stand firm as a nation and know that leading a nation is bigger and more complex. It requires patience, humility, as you have said in the many speakers that have come here in the sermons. We must not change or give our sovereignty, our right, our sovereign right, our sovereign responsibility, and then reduce it to an ethnic pole. Mnanielewa? We cannot convert the leadership of this country to an ethnic pole ya ukabila. It cannot be. The leadership of this nation is not about ethnic polling. It's not about tribalism. It is about safeguarding the lives of all the 55, 56 million people in Kenya. And that is the responsibility that we bestowed on President William Ruto through the ballot. And there shall be peaceful elections in Kenya. Don't be cheated. Kenya has maintained democratic principles, and President Ruto will uphold those rights for all Kenyans. And he's your friend. Yeye ni mfriends. Hata alipochukua ushukani, kanisa la kwanza hapa Nairobi ila alienda kusali ni Donholm Friends hapa. Alienda kwa kanisa la marafiki. Kwa hivyo yeye ni rafiki wa marafiki. Yeye ni wenu. Yeye ni wenu. Lusaka ametaja baadhi ya maendeleo ambayo amegusia. Yeye mwenyewe kama rais ataguzia ya kitaifa yote na hata yenu. Na mimi nataka tu niwaombe hivi kama mkweka. Hata leo nimevaa tai hiyo. Tusimame na yeye ama tusisimame na yeye? Tusimame na yeye ama tusisimame na yeye? Tunasema tusimame na yeye. Tusimame na yeye. Tusimame na yeye. Tusimame na yeye. Na tusimame na yeye. Mnajua Quaker akisema yes ni yes, akisema no ni no. Mr. President, I am a Quaker man, and you know, Your Excellency, when I went to take the oath of office, nikabeba mkono hivi. Sasa the people who did not understand who the Quakers were, wakauliza, is Mr. Mudavadi an atheist? And I told them, no, I'm not an atheist. That is our tradition. We affirm. These people have affirmed. They shall work with you. They shall defend this Kenya. They shall maintain peace. And they shall seek justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, muko tayari? Can you stand up? Shall we quake? So that you get warm. Shall we quake? And the choir can sing. So that we invite the president. Haya, piga wimbo. Thank you.
Kutembea maombi uyasikie, Bwana unipandishe, Bwana uniinue, kwa imani nisimame, nipande milima yote, Bwana unipandishe. Sinatamani nikae mahali pa shaka kamwe, nako wengi wamekaa kuondelea naomba, Bwana uniinue, kwa imani nisimame,